8 parenting habits that make kids stop respecting you and how to fix them. Want your kids to actually respect you, not just obey you? Then listen up. Because respect isn't automatic, it's built. And while most parents want a strong bond with their kids, some everyday habits might be quietly tearing that respect apart. Today, we're diving into 8 common parenting mistakes that secretly push kids away and what to do instead. Trust me, if you want to raise confident, respectful, and emotionally secure kids, you'll want to hear this. Let's get into it. So, yelling too much. We all lose our cool sometimes, but if yelling is your go-to reaction, here's the problem. It teaches kids that shouting is how you solve problems. Studies show that harsh verbal discipline can actually lead to more behavioral issues, not less. Plus, constant yelling makes kids tune you out over time. How to fix this? When you feel frustration bubbling up, take a breath, step away, and return to the conversation with a level head. The calmer you are, the more they'll actually listen. Dismissing their feelings. Ever told your kid you're overreacting or that's not a big deal? It might seem harmless, but to them, it feels like rejection. If a child thinks their emotions don't matter, guess what? They'll stop sharing them, with you and with others. How to fix this? Instead of brushing off their feelings, try, "I see this is upsetting you. Want to talk about it?" That small shift makes a huge difference in building mutual respect. Controlling every little thing. Look, I get it. You want the best for your kid, but constantly micromanaging their choices, what they wear, who they hang out with, how they do homework, sends one message: I don't trust you to make good decisions. This leads to 2 things, either rebellion or self-doubt. Neither is good. How to fix this? Let them make age-appropriate choices and experience natural consequences. It teaches responsibility and builds confidence. Overusing harsh punishments, empty threats. Ever said something like, "You're grounded for a month," and then took it back 3 days later? Empty threats teach kids 2 things. 1, you don't mean what you say. 2, they don't have to take you seriously. How to fix this? Use logical consequences instead of extreme punishments. If they forget their homework, they deal with a late grade. If they break something, they help replace it. Simple, fair, and effective. Constant criticism comparisons. Why can't you be more like your brother? You never do anything right. Ouch. Even if you don't mean harm, constant criticism chips away at a child's self-esteem and makes them feel never good enough. How to fix this? Instead of pointing out mistakes first, start with what they did well. Try, "I love how hard you worked on this. Next time, let's try it this way." Encouragement works better than shame. Ignoring their need for independence. Kids aren't mini versions of us, they're their own people. But if we dismiss their opinions, style, or interests, we're basically saying, your voice doesn't matter. One mom I know freaked out when her teenage daughter wanted to paint her room black. But after talking it through, they compromised on a dark gray. Simple solution, but it made her daughter feel heard. How to fix this? Give them space to express themselves, even if their choices aren't what you'd pick. Respect their individuality, and they'll respect you more in return. Not practicing what you preach. Kids see everything. If you tell them to be kind but snap at waiters, or demand honesty but lie to get out of plans, they notice. Respect isn't just taught, it's modeled. How to fix this? If you want your child to be honest, kind, and responsible, show them what that looks like. They'll mirror what they see. Or being inconsistent with rules. Boundaries. One day, bedtime is strict. The next day, you don't care. Sometimes they get in trouble for leaving dishes out. Other times you ignore it. Inconsistency, nodos, confusion. And confused kids don't respect rules, they challenge them. How to fix this? Set clear, fair, and consistent rules. When kids know what to expect, they feel secure, and they respect boundaries more. There you have them. Look, parenting isn't about perfection, it's about awareness. If you recognized any of these habits in yourself, don't panic. The fact that you're watching this means you care, and that's what matters most. The good news? Small changes lead to big results. When you show your kids respect, they return it. Which of these habits do you struggle with the most? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more real, no BS parenting advice, psychology tips and facts, as well as self-improvement lessons. See you in the next one.